Well, no, Saturday, I went about my regular business, you know, all that I needed to do that day. Still didn't feel real good because I was on antibiotics and stuff for that bronchitis. And then on Monday, well, Saturday night or early Sunday morning, I had a time when my chest and arm just hurt terribly. And didn't say anything to anybody. Went on church all day Sunday and had a big long day that day. And Monday, got up and called, well, Dr. Liebman, got an appointment that morning with him. And he felt like it was a holdover from the bronchitis, the pain that I was experiencing. Sent me home. Well, Tuesday morning, and all of these happened about somewhere close to 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning. I had another real hard time when I got up, took a couple of Tylenol, sat in my easy chair till the pain subsided. And we work at the Golden Corner Food Pantry on Tuesdays. Well, Tuesday once a month. That was our Tuesday to work. So I went in and worked over there till noon, and seemed to be okay. I had a little shortness of breath, little bit of pain, but not much. And came home and was sitting in my easy chair resting, because we have Good News Club on Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday is my bad days.
You're busy.
Yeah, Tuesday are bad days, but we have Good News Club at Blue Ridge Elementary. And I was just sitting there, and it was hurting. And then all of a sudden, it just really, I mean, like somebody hit me with a sledgehammer, and then started sweating and got nauseated, went to the bathroom and threw up, tried to throw up, I couldn't. And that's when I told Pat, I said, you got to call 911 now. And she did. And within about 10, not any longer than 12 minutes, they were there at the house. And 2 angels came in. That's the only way I can describe them. Carrie Queen and Tara. Is it under? I have her name here, but Tara, a tall lady. They came in and set to work and recognized immediately what was going on. That was the important thing. I had taken chewed up one baby aspirin before they got there, and they gave me some more. And Carrie got the heart monitor hooked up, and immediately they knew what was going on. And so Tara then got on the phone immediately and called for the helicopter. She said, what do you need done Oconee can't do for you? You need to get to Greenville immediately. And so she called. That was all set up. And by the time I live about 5-6 minutes from the hospital, back on right off of right off of Bountyland Road. And when they got me loaded in the EMS wagon, and over here the helicopter was landing, and 14 minutes later I was in the cath lab in Greenville.
That's wow.
And before my wife and son could drive from here to the hospital in Greenville, I'd had catheterization, a stent put in. It was in the recovery.
Oh my word.
So that was a God thing. No way to look at that. They had already, as I found out later, they had already sent all of my vitals, all of my information to Greenville, and the personnel that took care of me on the helicopter itself were very good. They, in fact, even after I was probably my second day or so in the hospital, young man from the Airtran came in, checked, just see how I was doing. And so they've been very good at that, and I appreciate that. So it's gone better than I could hope. In fact, as soon as he got that stent in, I knew it. I knew the difference. Those times when everything just seemed to click just right, and I don't look at it as a coincidence.
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine that said, you know what a coincidence is, don't you? And I said, no. He said, that's when God does a miracle and doesn't tell anybody he did it.